Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Dancing to his left. He'll air it out deep for, and that's caught inside the 35. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
On 1st down, Tannehill. The open man here, Renfrow. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Saquon Barkley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Coleman now to return. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big run there by Jones. 48 yards on the ground.
And the Giants' 1st down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Adam Thielen hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
At 7.
Gotw the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Graham Gotw set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Key 26, key 26.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Forced out to his left. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Gotw. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Kill. No.
Off play action, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Check 37. Hey, watch it. Run.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Leads to 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill is going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Out to his left. His throw incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Again, Tannehill. Too long a coverage sack, down he goes. Vita Vea able to record his 5th sack of the season. And partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything, nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
Tiger. 59. Lights 59. Pick me up. Here we go. Where you at? Some motion. Check. Kill. Tight right.
They snap it to Tannehill. Open man is Michael Thomas. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded right around the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson, eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Jackson from the shotgun. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Partner, you know, when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
He'll buy some time right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Gotw on for the field goal.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
41-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Tannehill on 1st down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Mike, check, 59. Hey, pick you.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and score. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Dalton Schultz, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
5-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the gun, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
39-yard.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Ready? Check 26.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Don't get nervous. Mike's 59. You don't want this. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Here we go. Watch out. Quick. Slam.
On 4th down, Tannehill gets this to his standout receiver, Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Throwing again is Tannehill. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Ravens will extend their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Giants 10.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Coleman now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Jackson's pass.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Flushed out right. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Thrown away and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air again, Tannehill. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
30-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Giants! Jakeem Grant, 76 yards. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Well, they tried to get two and ended up getting none. Because the quarterback had nowhere to go, the ball ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. On first down, Tannehill. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Giants' 22-yard line.
To throw again on second down, Tannehill. The open man here, Renfro.
That's good.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On second and 10, Tannehill. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Tannehill throwing again. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And goal at the 1-yard line.
Barkley will try to punch it in, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's now third and goal.
Here's Barkley, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Ravens 38, Giants 16.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Coleman now to return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Running over the middle by Grant. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Down, Giants.
They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now this throw caught left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
To
Adam Thielen with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Now Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Giants 22.
Gotw now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really wanted.
And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
42-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Tannehill. And going deep for Hill. It's caught at the 10. And this will get him all the way inside the Giants' 10. Baltimore. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Point is good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Coleman now to return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost it forever. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And now in 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On third down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. This is the tight end, Gotw. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Flushed out right. Lets it fly for Thielen. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 43 yards. And Jackson throwing once more. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. It was Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose...
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
To
Ronald Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Gotw now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first down.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Tannehill. Oh, wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 37 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Here's Coleman now to return. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
10-10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 29.
He got 29 yards that time.
1st down.
Being chased out left. And that is incomplete here.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And it's third down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Jackson on first down, sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jakeem Grant, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Giants, 38.
Gotw now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Tannehill on 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson, flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off with great anticipation. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders That got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? But when you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing now, Tannehill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 7.
To throw is Tannehill. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Markel Lee. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Tannehill. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Ravens, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.